Hi everyone! So today I want to talk about something that is really personal to me, but I want to get it out in the open because, I see it on YouTube quite a bit. People talk about specific things that are very personal to them, and I really want to share this with you guys. I did share it with a little bit in my first montage, but I think I need to really open more about this specific topic. So for any men that watch this or women, there will be some things that are really personal, and if you feel like you can't handle it, don't watch this video. I'm now getting to the point that I want to be open with you guys, so it is time to be more open with you. So I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm going to tell you the truth of everything that I know and things that you need to know. So this topic is about hypothyroidism, and mainly the topic is how I got hypothyroidism and how it affected my life. Well, before I talk more about hypothyroidism, if you guys don't know much about it, I wrote some notes down because I like to jumble around what I say. A couple of years ago, I overate a lot, and I ate unhealthy, and I didn't care what I ate. Even if it was something that was close to healthy, I'm like, oh, well, at least I'm eating, right? Well, I didn't realize that I was packing in about 3,000-4,000 calories a day, and that's how I started gaining a lot of weight. I started gaining weight when I moved away from home back in 2008, late 2009. I gained nearly 100 pounds. I fell through depression, but I don't think I'll ever talk about why I went through depression. It's way too personal for here. It has nothing to do with my husband, so if you think that, please don't. He's been my support for a long time. I just went through terrible depression, and I went to food. I would eat and eat and eat, and I would still be hungry. I'm pretty sure my stomach was severely stretched. I was never satisfied. And it's like I developed this impulsiveness where I had to eat even though I wasn't hungry. It got really bad, and I moved back home, and that was when everything got out of control. I started eating more and more, and I didn't care. When you go through depression, it's like you're not really seeing what you're doing to yourself. Other people can, but you don't see it. You think in your mind that you're okay, and I wasn't okay. And things turned to the worst in summer 2010 when both of my legs swelled up massively. Both of my legs, especially my right, was so swollen. It was tight. I couldn't walk. I couldn't go up the stairs. I couldn't do my daily routine that I did. I cried every single day. I was placed on permanent bed rest. My mom would come by to check on me. Still no improvement. And she checked my heart rate, my blood pressure was through the roof. I mean, I really can't remember the numbers, but it was high for my age. I was 22 then. If I would have kept going, I could have been dead. No lie. I'm not kidding. I could have died because I was so tired. All I wanted to do was sleep. I ate in bed. I slept all day. And I was not happy. I couldn't do the fun things I wanted to do last summer. I did do fun things, but I was restricted. If I go out in the heat, I swell more. I really hated myself for what I did to myself, because it's like, what did you do, Heather? Like now that I'm better, I look back on pictures and it's like, that is not me. How did I do that to myself? Anyway, one day when I was laying in bed, I was watching a movie with my husband, and it's like my conscience finally turned on. For the longest time it was turned off. it finally came on and it said, Heather, you need to do something now, because if you don't, you'll die. So my mom encouraged me to see a doctor at a nearby clinic, and I'm so happy that I did. Thank you, Mom. If I didn't go, I probably would have been dead, because without her encouraging me, I would have never known I had hypothyroidism. I had dangerously high blood pressure. I was a borderline diabetic. And not to mention, I was hurting my kidney, my left kidney. That's where my kidney condition is. And I was hurting that too. I was getting a lot of kidney stones. I was really hurting my body. And because of what I did to myself, it affected my thyroid and affected my whole body. And, you know, I went through a lot of questionnaires, a lot of blood work, and then when I got the results that I was in a dangerously high level of hypothyroidism, that's when I knew I really hurt myself. And that completely changed my life. It did. And I was put on Synthroid, metformin, and a water pill. I was on a water pill for a few months. Then I got off of it. I will tell you the truth that I did go through a little bit of depression during the fall, and I gained like maybe 6 pounds, and I stopped taking my medicine. And my mom was mad. And the reason why I'm telling you this, guys, is because I'm being open with you. And my family's watching this, and they know if I left this out, I would feel like a phony. So I'm telling you the truth. I stopped taking my medicine because that mean little voice in my head said, stop taking it. You're fine. Just don't take it anymore. My doctor was mad. When I came back, about 3 months later, she said, why didn't you come back? And I had no excuse. I had nothing. And that's when on February 25th, when I went to see her, I knew to not play with life again. I was gambling with my life, literally. I never told anybody this. My family knows, and I'm telling you guys. I needed to tell you the truth, because I know my family's watching, and, you know, what better time now, like the present, to tell you guys the truth. And I don't feel ashamed of telling you, because that was in the past, and this is now, and I've been sticking with my meds ever since February 25th. So anyway, I'm on metformin and Synthroid still. If people don't know what metformin is, it's actually like a food restriction pill. It's also used for, like, for people to get pregnant, to have their eggs fertilized, but that's not what it's for. But that's the one thing I heard about. So if women are trying to get pregnant, metformin does help. But metformin is a really good pill to restrict your food intake, and I take it twice a day. And I have to rely on this thing, and I'm going to be on it for a long time, because without metformin and dieting and everything, I don't know what I would do. Especially Synthroid. What would I do without my Synthroid? Let's see. Okay, now I'm going to talk about, now that I told you the backstory, sorry, I'm going to tell you, sorry, I'm getting over a cold, some kind of allergy cold thing that's rolling around here in Michigan, rolling around.